Hey everyone, my name is Steven, and in this video I'm going to talk about living in a minivan. Now, I currently don't live in a minivan, but I have taken my minivan on some longer adventures across country, and it's been awesome. It's been a really good time, but I haven't been living out of it, and I've been consumed with this idea for the past couple years of what it would look like for my life to live in a vehicle, whether it's like a larger van or an RV or truck camper or something like that. And some people might be down with this idea, but a lot of people are like, why the hell would you want to live in a minivan? They might get why you might live in like a Sprinter van or something, but well, a minivan is not as expensive as a Sprinter van. So that's the main reason why I chose to buy a minivan and convert it. It's not really converted. It's just I took the seats out. I did have a wooden bed platform that was built, but I took that out. I got rid of it, and I wanted just to have a more minimalistic, very basic setup in my van. I've taken it, like I said, I've taken it across country, and it's worked out pretty well, but I've never stayed in it longer than a month, and I've never stayed in my minivan while like having a full-time job. So my plan is for the month of May and hopefully onwards until I get sick and tired of living in this space. So the month of May, I'm going to try and live in here and just work out all the kinks of my day-to-day and my week, because it's a small space. I just have a propane stove, the very basics. As far as showers, when I was on the road, I would stop at like Planet Fitness when I'd have a membership, or I would just do the hippie bath, like washcloth or wet wipes or something. But so there's a lot of different reasons why I want to do this, but my main reason is I don't like paying rent, and I enjoy my freedom. So money equals freedom for me, and let me try to explain that. It's like one of my friends told me how much he paid for rent, and it's actually not too bad because I live here in Colorado near Denver, and he told me he pays $700, which is not that bad. I pay when I lived in my apartment in Missouri, I paid about $700, and it was a brand new apartment building, but it was really small. It was like a 500 square foot, 1-bedroom apartment. I was paying almost $700, and I don't make like a shit ton of money, but I do okay. But it's like when you start looking at how much you have to pay for rent, how much of that is coming out of your monthly expenses, it's ridiculous. Like, some people, I've been in a position to where I'm like working just a straight week to cover my rent, if not more, and it doesn't make sense to me. Like, I want my freedom, and I want the money that I make from my job to go towards my life and my lifestyle, and I just got sick and tired of paying rent. So there's that aspect of it, but I also just like the idea of living an alternative lifestyle, something that gives me a more focus, more intent towards my life. And I've noticed that when I am working a full-time job, I have an apartment rent I'm paying, I get in this cycle of just coming home, eating, turning on the TV, and like then by the time it's time to go to bed, by the time and you have to wake up and do it all over again. And I hate that repetitive cycle. I hate it. And even when I was living in my apartment, I tried to break it up. Like, I would get home and just like tell myself, Steven, you gotta go out, you gotta do something else. You got to just shake things up. But I would always resort to like the same old thing. So this is just a way to get me out of my room, out of a house. And I wouldn't necessarily say that I am living in a minivan, but I am living out of my minivan. So the next couple months, I'm still going to have a full-time job, but after work, I feel like it's going to push me to, say, go to the rock climbing gym, go hiking a lot more, just get me to do things outside of a building, and that really speaks to me. So I've already had one video where I showed my van, the outside of my van in the desert in Utah, and I guess I could show you guys right now, but it is very basic. It looks kind of ugly. I'm actually next week is the month of May, so I'm gonna fix this up and make it a little bit prettier. But right now my setup is just a cot, a nice cot from REI that I'm kind of borrowing from my uncle right now. It's a foldable cot. This is just a really nice 3-inch memory foam. It works great, super comfortable. It looks kind of messed up right now. Then I got just an igloo cooler. It's too big for me, way too big. I should have got one smaller, but it is what it is. So, and oh shoot, I'll probably make another video, guys, but there are little, I forget what they're called, little storage deals where you fold your seats in. I took my seats out, obviously, and so there's a lot of storage underneath. There's some storage in the back. I'm sure you guys have seen minivans that have that little storage area, but I love it. I've had this minivan for almost a year now, and it's great. Oh, I got a cargo little roof rack on top here, and I put like my table and stuff up there, and like, you know, firewood and stuff. Let's see, I can show you guys a little bit. Yeah, right, this is just a leftover of that wooden platform I had. This is nothing compared to what you see other people have on YouTube, but this is it. So, and this will come up, and it's just got some space down there. I know what some of you guys are thinking, and I'm 6'2", pretty tall guy, but I can sleep in there comfortably, and I'm looking forward to seeing how it works out. I'm excited. I'm nervous, but like I said, I've been in this van going across country for like 3 weeks, and it was a blast. And at first it was a little intimidating. The first couple nights I was a little nervous, like, what the hell am I doing, you know? And I think I'll be met with that this first week that I'm staying in here, and just figuring out you know, just the basic stuff like showering, just, you know, my clothes and stuff, because I work outside, I do tree work, and so like I'm sweaty and messy and my clothes are all dirty. I have a membership at a rock climbing gym, so, and they have showers and a weight room and stuff like that, so I'm not too worried. But I just wanted to make a quick video. It's not quick, it's almost 10 minutes, and just kind of let you guys know what I'm up to. And if anybody has been thinking about doing this themselves or are doing it, I would love to hear about it. You can just leave a comment. And if you would like to watch videos like this about my minivan, because I'm sure I'm gonna make more videos just kind of following what I'm doing, and I also have videos about talking about philosophical, spiritual type stuff. So if that's your thing, then subscribe. I appreciate you guys watching, and see you in the next video. Thanks.